Falling in love with your best friend is like being stuck in the friend zone with VIP access. You're close enough to care, but not close enough to kiss. Brutal, right? But don't worry. Today, I'm going to show you how to move on without losing your sanity or your self-worth. If you're watching this, you're probably caught in one of the most confusing emotional traps. You're in love with your best friend, the one you joke with, share memes with, and maybe secretly imagine a future with, only to be hit with the classic, "You're like a brother to me." Oof. But here's the truth, you're not alone. A lot of guys fall into this. The bond feels deep, the chemistry feels real, at least from your side, and the hope. It's addicting. But holding on to one-sided love isn't noble. It's emotional self-sabotage. So let's break it down. How to stop loving your best friend without ghosting her, destroying the friendship, or losing your damn mind. Part 1. You're in love with the idea of her. Let's start here. The truth is, you might not be in love with her. You're in love with the idea of her, the fantasy version. In your head, she gets you. She's beautiful, she's different, and maybe she is all those things. But love isn't love when it's not mutual. What you're really doing is feeding an illusion, hoping that one day she'll wake up and say, "Wait, it's always been you." But bro, if she hasn't seen you that way by now, she probably never will. That's not pessimism. That's clarity. And clarity is freedom. Part 2. Why it hurts so much. This kind of pain cuts deep because rejection is personal. But in this case, it's also prolonged. You're constantly close to her, emotionally invested, and watching her date other people while you're playing the supportive bestie. It's death by 1,000 hugs. And every time she texts you late at night to vent about some guy, you feel two things at once: hope and heartbreak. That's emotional whiplash, and it's not sustainable. Part 3. The Stoic Shift. Now here's where Stoic philosophy comes in, because you need a mindset shift. You don't control how she feels. You only control how you react. And right now, your emotions are running the show. A Stoic man doesn't chase love where it's not offered. He doesn't beg for affection. He builds himself up so much that love becomes a bonus, not a lifeline. So the moment you stop assigning her all this emotional power, you take it back. You're not her emotional support boyfriend. You're not the nice guy waiting in line. You're a man with value. Start acting like it. Part 4. Set emotional boundaries. Let's be real, this is the hardest part. Because you do care about her, and maybe you don't want to lose the friendship. But keeping the current dynamic only prolongs the pain. It's like leaving a wound open and wondering why it won't heal. So here's what you do. Limit the deep talks. Stop being available 24/7. Start saying no to things that drain you. And no, this doesn't mean being cold. It means protecting your emotional bandwidth. Because the more time you spend orbiting her, the less time you spend building your life. Part 5. Reinvest in yourself. The alpha shift. This is the glow-up phase. It's time to shift all the energy you were pouring into her, into you. Go to the gym, not for revenge, but for confidence. Pick up a new skill, not for distraction, but for growth. Meet new women, not to replace her, but to remind yourself there's abundance out there. You're not meant to sit in emotional limbo. You're meant to evolve. And when you start leveling up, something magical happens. She either starts seeing you differently, or you stop caring that she doesn't. Either way, you win. Tie it all together. Letting go of someone you love, especially your best friend, is one of the hardest emotional challenges a man can face. But the truth is, the longer you hold on to a one-sided fantasy, the more you delay meeting someone who actually sees you the way you deserve. Remember, real love doesn't make you feel small. It doesn't keep you on standby. It shows up fully. So take the lessons. Take the pain. Use it as fuel. Build yourself into the man who doesn't wait for love. He attracts it. If this video hit home, drop a like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs this. And remember, you're not stuck. You're just one decision away from emotional freedom. See you in the next one.